Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good
evening.
morning,
Good
Lindsay.
afternoon. Good day. Boy, you thought you were rid of me. Come on, man. I'm tired of this Glen guy all the time. But I just keep showing up. I like to tell people sometimes I'm like a Brooklyn cockroach. I simply won't die. Well, nice to see you all. It is Thursday, August 26th of August 21. It is the John Lavenia Success Mastermind, and I'm your dude, Glen Henderson, here back with you for a second consecutive morning. How do you like this? It's pretty groovy. And,
I just wanted you just mentioned about cockroaches.
yeah.
And when I lived in Hong Kong, I lived up on the 22nd floor, and we had cockroaches like that, but it was on the outside. How did it get up
On
on the
the
22nd floor window of my living room?
Okay.
On the outside.
Okay, now see that is simply wrong. That's just that no, there's no logical reason for
No,
that.
there's not.
No.
Did they
No.
crawl 22 stories high? I don't know.
I would if I could.
You know, I've
If I
I've heard it said that after the nuclear apocalypse has wiped us all out, there's only going to be three species of life left on planet Earth. There will be ants, cockroaches, and Keith Richards, and that's going to be about it. So, it's so good to see all of you all who's here. Well, let's do the housekeeping first. Hospitality suite right after this. And we're going to have, it appears, a rare clear evening here in the mastermind. I don't see any evening sessions in the schedule. And oh, by the way, I had a conversation yesterday with our fearless leader, Mr. John Lavenia, who proceeded to beat me about the head, neck, and shoulders for a while, and as a result of which, we have an announcement to make. You can now engrave networking magic in stone in your calendars. We shall henceforth be on the first and third Wednesday of every month. No matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, what I'm up to, first and third Wednesday, you can count on some networking magic. I'm just saying. So now everybody knows. So, well, it's so good to see Suzanne preparing dinner as usual. Hello, Robin. Been a minute. Nice to see you. And Janet is here. Daisy, of course. Of course. Ace, the man with the plan. Good to see you, brother. Reverend Mosley is with us. Man, I can't wait for the comments time, the Q&A, the conversation at the end, because you know that Edward's as we say down here in Texas, Edward is finna drop some wisdom on us, and we love it. Gail is here from New Jersey, and, the Money Mama makes it all worthwhile. Nice to see you, Lindsay, and of course, Godzilla. There's a new Godzilla movie out. Yes, Godzilla versus Kong. I don't know how new it is. CGI spectacularness, and who knows?
And Godzilla is meant to be some Japanese guy running around in a lizard outfit, kicking over fake cars and stuff. That's Godzilla.
But it's fun. It's fun though, And okay, you've ruined it for me now, John. Come on, man.
It's like the original Star Trek, with the creatures. Like it's bad. It's just
the styrofoam boulders. Despite it had but a lesson to us all. Yes. Yeah. All right. What are we talking about? I have been thinking about something. Does this surprise you? I've been thinking about something. Every now and then, I kind of get my brain cranked up, and I actually think about things. And in this case, it was really remembering something, and that I'd learned a while ago, and that I want to share with all of us. People talk about being a big shot on social media, and having a lot of reach and influence and followers and all that stuff. And, you know, there was once a time when, weirdly enough, the self-worth of the average internet browsing person was measured in terms of how many followers you had on Twitter, how many likes you got on your Facebook comments, and all these sorts of sort of artificial and arbitrary measurements of popularity. I heard a famous person who once said, popularity is the pocket change of history. The true measure is courage. But that's a whole other conversation for a whole other show, and not the point of why I brought this up. The point of bringing this up is that for me, social media has become a means to reach and inform and educate and help as many people as possible. Yes, I wouldn't mind. I fully admit to and cop to the fact that I wouldn't mind selling some books. Abso-freaking-lutely. The thing of it is, the only reason I wrote the book in the first place, and you all know about that, was to tell a story and to make sure that stories continue to be told. Certain stories continue to be told. And I get on social media and talk about that, among other things, and a lot of the conversations, live conversations. Yes, I do still have live conversations with actual human beings in person. Can you believe it? Yeah, I like to live dangerously. So I actually go and meet people face to face, and we like eat and drink and talk together and stuff. Can you believe it? So, anyway, I was saying that social media it has become, and it is for me increasingly, a means to reach and educate, inform, and help as many people as possible. And you know that there are ways to increase, to expand our ability to reach and help as many people as possible on social media. One of the most powerful means that I have discovered in my brief and so far fairly interesting sojourn in the social media interwebs is a technique that I learned from my buddy Ray Higdon. Ray Higdon is the founder of Rank Makers, one of the most powerful and effective, successful training teams and systems and organizations for business people, home business builders, network marketers, network marketing professionals, and so forth. And Ray talks about a social media principle which he refers to as ILT. ILT. What's ILT stand for? It's actually fairly simple if you think about it. ILT stands for invest, learn, teach. What's this mean in the context of social media influencing and social media communications? You can probably guess, and because we're all highly intelligent people here, otherwise we wouldn't be in the John Levene Success Mastermind, would we? It takes a special kind of person to join up with Godzilla. Anyway, invest, learn, teach. Simplest explanation, find a topic, a technique, a skill, something you're interested in learning about yourself. Go do what you got to do to learn about it. Invest some time, some energy, some effort, maybe some money to buy a course, to go to a seminar, jump onto a Zoom webinar workshop, go take a class, hire yourself a coach, read a book. You know what I'm reading right now? Fabulous book. I haven't even gotten to chapter 1. I'm already blown away. It's called Inner Excellence by Jim Murphy. Inner Excellence by Jim Murphy. Highly recommend it so far. Certainly don't mean to stomp on any book study toes, but it's a really, really good book so far. So buy a book. read an ebook, watch a YouTube video, whatever means you choose to input some information, input some training, some skills development, right? And then learn it, work it, study, interact with the material, learn what it is, acquire the skill, maybe definitely put it into practice yourself, and then teach it. Go do a Facebook Live. If going live makes you a little nervous, record a video and then post that on social, on an Instagram TV, IGTV, or a TikTok or something like that, TikTok video. It doesn't have to be long. We're not talking about, say, a 30 minutes where you're droning on and on about how to turn your computer on or something. But learn some topic, develop some skill, whatever it is, and then go do a 3-minute video. Hey, you guys, you know what? I just learned about these I was looking around for some good earbuds, so that I can jump on Zoom calls while I'm at the airport, or I can have a little privacy in my conversation. I found this great brand here, blah, 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 XYZ brand. I got them, sir, you can get them at a pretty good price. They've got great qualities. They've got the this and the that and the blah, blah, blah. And, they really fit nice in your ears. And man, if you're interested in a good pair of earbuds, you ought to go check these out. Have a great day. What did I do just then? In what was that, 30 seconds? I was looking for something. I was looking to acquire something to help me in my life. And I found a solution that seemed to make sense. I implemented, I tried it out, stuck them in my ears. They're great sound, they're very comfortable, it worked. And I'm sharing it with you in the hopes that maybe it might be of some value to you. See what I did there? I invested a little money, I did some research, spent some time, invested a little money, in this case, invested some money, learned about these, checked them out, they're great, and here I'm sharing it with you, teaching. I have a friend named Colleen, who some of you all have met Colleen online. She's a tech genius, this woman, tech whiz. You know how she got to be a tech whiz? A lifetime of ILTing stuff. She's invested time, money, effort, energy, interest, and she's learned all about different social media platforms, different ways to create greater reach online, the best uses of Facebook, Instagram, how to do a good TikTok video, how to schedule your posts if you want to post things regularly, if you want to post inspiring messages online. She can show you how to schedule that so it's not taking up your whole day and yet at the same time people get to hear from you. You know what Colleen did the other day? She went online and she did it must have been a 4 or 5 minute video, something like that. Hey guys, you know what? Facebook is not your friend, or words to that effect. Facebook can suspend, terminate your account anytime they feel like it because they own it. You don't own Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg does. As a matter of fact, as a friend of mine used to say, trying to build your business, like if you've got a networking business or something like that, trying to build your business entirely on Facebook, trying to grow your business entirely on Facebook is like building your dream house on rented land. So Colleen's point was, Facebook can shut you down anytime. And if you've got important business videos, if you've got pictures with sentimental value, if you've got other things posted, uploaded to your Facebook profile that can all, I hope this is an object lesson to us, they can all be gone in an instant, anytime Facebook feels like it. So what do? Well, you might want to consider downloading all your stuff from Facebook, your pictures, your videos, everything else you've got uploaded. Here's how you do it. You go to the settings, you go to this link, you click here, you do this, and click. It should only take a couple of minutes, and here's the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you've got all your stuff downloaded, and Facebook can do whatever the heck they want. You've got your stuff. Have a great day. Now, how cool was that for Colleen to jump on and share that with everybody? You know what else she did? And now we're about to drop the pro tip. You ready? You ready for the pro tip? ILT, invest, learn, teach. That's the tip. Here's the pro tip. ILTIE. What? ILTIE. Invest, learn, teach, catch this, implement, edify, EDIFY. Where does this go? Do what you got to do. Time, energy, effort, money. I know that John himself shares with us regularly that he has invested well over $750,000 in learning, training, coaching, acquiring the skills that he feels he needs and that will work best for him in growing his business and increasing his impact in the world. John, I believe by the time he's done, will have invested well past $1 million to invest and learn, which he's now teaching to us here in the Mastermind, among other places. So, whatever you got to do, invest, learn, teach, implement what you learn, document and share your results. John talks about it all the time. Hey, I learned this new skill. I was struggling in this area. I learned this new skill. I put it into practice, and look what happened to my stats. My stats went from here to here, right? Stats went from here to here because I implemented skill XYZ. Here, let me share skill XYZ with you and where you can learn about it. Implement, edify. Have you been noticing that every time I've talked about something here on this conversation today, about some skill, some little nugget that I'm sharing with you, have you noticed that I've mentioned the name of the person that shared it with me? Ray Higdon, Colleen McCartney, John Lavenia. Invest, learn, invest the time, the energy, the money, whatever, learn the skill, teach it as you're implementing the skill, document and share your stats, share your results, and then edify the person who shared it with you, the person who taught. Do you know that Ray Higdon used this ILTIE method, and it landed him on stage with Grant Cardone at one of Grant's global events? Because he's paid for some coaching with Grant. He learned certain techniques, skills, and everything that he needed from Grant. He shared it with them. Because I remember watching videos of Ray after some of his coaching sessions with Grant, where he would share his note. He literally read his notes of stuff that he had learned in the coaching sessions with Grant, for which he paid, you ready for this? 6 hours of coaching. Ray paid $100,000. 6 hours of one-to-one private coaching with Grant. Now, listen, I don't say that to make any commentary one way or the other as to the price of the coaching. As far as I'm concerned, coaching is worth exactly what results you get out of it. Ray likes to say, I don't invest in coaches because I lack motivation. He says, I invest in coaches to accelerate my success. So anyway, Ray took this coaching from Grant, read his note, shared it on Facebook Lives, implemented, shared his stats, his results, and he edified, talked huge about what he had learned from Grant Cardone. And hey, listen, guys, I'm going live in 20 minutes. I'm going to be reading my notes from my coaching with Grant Cardone. Grant's people heard about it, called up Ray, had a chat, conversation with him, invited him to come speak at one of Grant's global events. Now, am I saying that ILT will land you on stage with some global leader at a major worldwide event? I don't know. Maybe. Here's what I do know. The more we implement this ILTIE method, the more we will learn and the more skills we will acquire to apply to our own lives and businesses, the greater influence and ability we will have to reach and help other people, and the greater number of opportunities will be opened up for us to do the same thing again, over and over and over. ILTIE. Invest, learn, teach, implement, edify. Believe me when I tell you, it works. And I think a big way and an important way that you and I can help to grow this family that we're a part of here in the John Lavenia Success. And by the way, I'm not getting paid to repeat John Lavenia Success Mastermind. You know why I do it? Because I believe in this deal, man. I believe in what we're doing here. I believe that lives have already been changed. Businesses have already been improved. People's impact, the impact that people have in the world is already expanded because of what we're learning and sharing with each other here. And I think more people need to hear about this. Oh, wait, I know. Here's a way more people can learn about what's going on here. ILTIE. We've invested some time, a little bit of money, although what we're learning here is cheap at 10 times the price, in my opinion. A little time, a little energy, little revenue, a little money to learn what we are learning from Tom and the other great leaders and speakers and moderators that we have here. Teach it. When's the last time you recorded a little 3-minute video or went on live on Facebook for 5 minutes to share something that you learned in one of these general sessions or one of the evening sessions here out of the mastermind? When's the last time you did that? Not a bad idea, in my opinion. Implement. Have you learned something from one of these sessions here that you've been able to use to grow your business, increase your revenue, improve your stats, expand, enhance your life? Implemented, share it, and then share and praise and thank and show appreciation to the person here in the mastermind who shared. Doesn't have to be one of the speakers, doesn't even have to be John. Hey, you know, we were sitting I was in a mastermind call the other day, and I heard from my buddy, you know, during the comment period after, you know, the sort of the teaching moment, I heard my buddy Edward share this thing about consistency and about mindset and passion. Man, it was so inspiring to me that I actually went out and bought the book that Edward had recommended. And man, what a great book. Really changed a lot of things. And Edward, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Have a great day. How long did that take? Another 30 seconds maybe? ILTIE. Let's grow this team. Let's grow your ability to reach more people and help more people in the multiverses. And you can do this in person too, by the way. I talk to people about Mastermind all the time. And I talk with people about other things I'm doing and other stuff I've learned. Oh yeah, I read this book. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, my buddy so-and-so recommended it to me, and I'm really learning. Listen, you mind if I share with you one thing I learned from this great book? Oh yeah. Hey, man, Glenn, you know, that sounds good. Man, you know what? I think I'm going to go pick up that book myself. Looks great. ILTIE. And Virginia has already got a nice ride. Virginia, how are you doing?
Hey, I am, oh my God, it's crazy out here in Denver traffic. I have to come through Commerce City, which is full of 18-wheelers, and they all seem out to kill me this
They
morning.
are
So
bearing
I finally
down
got
on
to
you.
a stop where I could actually, oh my gosh. And you know how long an 18-wheeler is. You just can't like avoid that easily. So now that I'm off the highway and I felt you were coming to a stopping point, I won't be driving too much longer. I wanted to say this is a great topic, I love the idea, love, of going and posting a live session just for a minute or two. I know Colleen's, I know exactly who you're talking about, and I need to go back and look at some of her recordings, and she's got great information. Someone who I will say nameless because John knows who it is, lost her Facebook account over a year ago with 5,000 followers because Facebook decided to shut her down and she had to start over. Very high level mover and shaker. So yes, you can lose your Facebook stuff at any time. I've recently found a CRM application, so a customer, I think it's relationship management program that's free. I know we're not supposed to say any particular things, so I won't mention it. But if anybody wants to know, they can private message me later. And so I downloaded all my contacts in there from Gmail, from different things. I still got to do my Facebook ones. And then it allows me to follow up with them or make notes, and it's found it very, very helpful. I like the point about networking in person, you know. And there was something else, Glenn, that you touched on, and I just can't think of at the moment what it was I wanted to comment on that. But I think this is a great point, and more and more it becomes apparent that people like to do business with people they know and trust. So can you hear me? Okay.
Hear you loud and clear. Thank you,
Okay.
Virginia. You see what you did there? You see what you did
I
there?
do.
The CRM program that she talked about, she
Yeah.
said about it, she implement, and then she shared it a little with. You see what you did there?
Oh, did I just
Little
follow the protocol?
Little ILT on the fly. Yes. Nice.
Drive with no hands. Yeah. Okay.
Love it. Thank you, Virginia. You know something? I have to tell you, on a personal note, Virginia is quite a lot taller than I had imagined.
Oh, come on. Just use the word bigger. I'm like an Amazon lady at this point. I'm so tall. I'm so big.
Gracious, she's almost as tall as me. It's fantastic. It's interesting what you learn about people, how much more you can learn about people between camera to camera and actual like human person to human person.
I know.
Pretty amazing. So thank you, Virginia. That's a pretty rock solid ILT right there. You see? And everybody was kind of engaged. Oh, CRM. And now everybody wants to know, what is the CRM program? You know what? Let me reach out to Virginia and find out about this.
Yeah, private message me. I can send you. I mean, if they have a free version, I compared several. I chose one, had a free version. And then because nothing is ever technically as easy as you think it should be, I paid like $10 on YouTube to have a lady who's an expert in that particular program go through with videos. It was, oh my gosh, worth $100 if I would have paid, So she was doing it for like half price, $10.
You see this?
Yeah, so I got it up and running and it's going, and there's more I need to learn, but it took me an afternoon to get set up, and now all you guys are pretty much in there. If I have your information, you're in there, and I can, reach out or keep notes and stuff like that.
Well,
Follow up, send emails. Know if you read my email. So if I send you an email, you don't read it, I'll know it. That's the metadata. It tracks. It tracks data like that for you.
Well, there you go. See? It's amazing what happens when you share something with people. You figure it out yourself.
And I agree. I think the first thing I wanted to mention that now come back to me is how much we've all grown exponentially from being members of this group. Yeah. I don't know that I would have published a cookie book. I don't know that I would have pursued, I'm doing business with Ingrid and other people now, and on these connections. And it's just so, even the things that used to bother me in the past, and I feel like maybe that's rising up in my spirit and I want to get angry or upset, it's like, you know what, it's really not that big a deal. You know, just becoming a better person, hopefully, every day in every way.
It's amazing what you can pick up from a mastermind group, eh?
Yeah. Napoleon Hill had something going there when he said, join the mastermind, you know?
Oh, this is it.
And something else.
Yep.
T. Harv Eker, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Yes, T. Harv Eker.
Taught you how to break up your money. 10%, he says you should put on education for yourself.
At least.
10%. You should allocate every month, every paycheck, whatever, to educate yourself.
The greatest investment any of us will ever make. Right between our ears. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Virginia. Holy moly. It's great stuff.
Alrighty. Go back on mute if I can get this to work.
You are now properly muted. Yes. Well done. What else? Who's got a thought about this whole thing of invest, learn, ILTIE? Is anybody sitting there like, Glenn, what the heck did you just say? What are you talking about? I'm fully aware that a fair percentage of the people who are kind enough to listen to me talk, they come to the end of it and end up thinking, Glenn, what the heck are you talking about? Like, what in the world did you just say? I don't. But anyway, that's cool because it tells me that people are paying attention and they are at least attempting to understand what I say. It may come out sounding like gibberish, but every now and then, I do find that a Levenian caliber profundity may drop from my lips. And somebody picks up on it and says, hey, maybe the guy. Well, there you go. I am pretty excited because we are 24 hours, just about 24 hours away from hitting the road. Yes, me and Paula is going on a vacay. We're taking a little vacation, our 6th anniversary. We're jumping in the truck and we're driving about 4 hours due west of here. We're going to Fredericksburg, Texas. Gorgeous little town. Some old world stuff, some modern conveniences. The blue bonnets are in bloom. And we're staying at this place called, what's it called? It's called the Lodge on the Creek. Sounds very rustic, doesn't it? I guess we'll find out. Very nice place, at least the pictures on the website say so. And so we're going to go out there and relax, refresh, recharge, celebrate 6 years after putting a ring on it. And then we shall come back ready to take on the world yet again. Looking forward to it. We're also going to stop in a little town called New Braunfels, Texas, which I haven't been to in quite literally decades. I hear it's all still very, very nice place. And of course, we're going to stop on the way back and swing by this little joint called San Marcos Premium Outlets. Have I mentioned that I am pretty much of a professional shopper? I actually dig on some shopping. So we'll be browsing, walking around, picking up on a few bargains and such. And I'm not afraid. I'm one of these people, who's not afraid to come home and say, oh, honey, look at these great deals I got and the bargains and honey, you're saving us so much money, we're going to go broke. Yeah, that's me, this guy. Yup. So we're going to have ourselves a great weekend, and I'm going to be beginning work on a major project, which I will be sharing with all of us as time goes by. Suffice it to say that quite a great many of the paths and pursuits of my life are about to come together in a way that's going to make a dent in the planet. I'm just saying. So pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about what's coming. And the nice thing is now one of the nice things is now being able to look back and see how all of those steps and starts and stops and stumbles have conspired together to create the path that I've been on all of this time, and then beginning to see at least one major milestone coming up. Going to be so exciting to share with all of us. And unless there is a final thought burning a hole in the pocket of someone's mind, I'm looking around, and Gail and Mandy's here. Nice to see you. Looking all tanned and terrific. Fantastic. Suzanne, we'll be over in a couple hours for dinner. Robin, Janet, and Edward. Daisy is so faithful. It's so reassuring to see Daisy with us each time. And Stefan. See, some people you know who are very publicly and very transparently on a wonderful journey, enlightening journey of personal discovery. Stefan is that guy for us, and we appreciate it. And we're thrilled to watch what's going on with you, my brother. Yes, indeed. And John, see, I've gotten to the point now where I hesitate to call on John for commentary, because I never know what he might be in the middle of working on. I said, man, you wanted me to say something? Come on, Glenn. I'm in the middle of typing a nice letter to my wife. Leave me alone. John, it's good to see you, my friend. And once again, I am enormously grateful for all of our years of association and friendship. And he's punched me in the face a couple of times. And I actually enjoyed it, because every punch was served as a kind of course correction to keep me on the path to my success. And Ace, good to see you. Every now and then I get a personal messenger drop from Ace sharing with me something that's on his mind, or some thoughts that he's having about the issues of the day and current events and such. And I find him absolutely fascinating, bro. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Oh, so nice to see Janet with us. And the money mama never, ever quits. See, here's the thing. Certain people, you just know, you simply know for a fact that, yeah, this one's got it. This one's got that thing, that what it takes thing. You know what I'm saying? That what it takes thing to smash their goals in life and in business. Lindsay has got that whatever it takes thing. And it's obvious to every last one of us. Thank you all so much for spending a few minutes with us. Gonna give you back. You believe this? Gonna give you back 22 minutes of your busy day. Can you believe it? Get stuff done, will ya? Well, I know you're already doing that. Thank you all so much. Make it a fabulous day. Live long and prosper, my friends. See you soon. Bye for now.